Hormonal imbalance in a man can be revealed in a few ways. One is low sperm count, PD, called penile dysfunction, inability to hold an erection. Another symptom of a man having a hormonal imbalance would be prostate problems. We didn't even know what the word prostate meant 20 years ago. It's almost a household name today. Sex hormones are made from cholesterol. Very important lipid in the human body is cholesterol. You can have too high cholesterol levels and you can have too low cholesterol levels. Anything under 3 is too low. In fact, ideally, a person should not go under 3.5. From cholesterol, the body makes pregnenolone, and from pregnenolone, the body makes progesterone. Progesterone is a key hormone because from progesterone, estrogen is made, from progesterone, testosterone is made, and from progesterone, our adrenal hormones are made. Number one. I'm not performing like I was when I was 20, but he said, at least I'm performing a little bit. And we had one man who had prostate cancer. And he was on a 3-monthly injection. And that 3-monthly injection was to balance his testosterone levels out. But it's now been a year and they're still not properly balanced. Because you see, when prostate's out of balance, that can convert into a type of testosterone that causes inflammation of the prostate. This man had grown breasts and was having hot flushes on this hormone cream. He came to our program and he discovered the 8 laws of health, or as Dr. Jackson called them, the 8 laws of life. And he heard this lecture and he made a decision. He said, I have decided to give this a try. And you know, that's what the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. In other words, if it works, do it. So he decided, what's he got to lose? He's been on a year on this cream. He can't perform sexually anymore. He's having hot flushes and he's in his late 60s and he's miserable. So he decided to take on the laws of life. He stopped his coffee. He stopped having the red wine every night. He went over to a plant-based diet. He began exercises. He began drinking more water. And he started applying the yam cream. His wife emailed me 10 months later. She said, the breasts have gone down. There's no more hot flushes. He's just had a blood test and his testosterone is the best it's been for years. He's lost weight. Yeah, it's good news. She said, I want to thank you too. She said, I've got a happy husband. Yes, he's not performing like the 20-year-old, but it's better than it was. And how simple is that? What an incredible body we live in, with an inbuilt ability by God to heal when it's given the right conditions. The problem is so many people don't know what those conditions are. So in that little book, Ministry of Healing, that I think everyone got, she says the only hope of better things is the education of people in the right principles. And as a result, I will do this till the day I die, because so many people are sick through ignorance.
More than 30% of the American population is taking vitamins in the form of a dietary supplement. Due to their numerous benefits in helping the body function and develop better, natural vitamins have become the go-to choice in households worldwide. But could a single vitamin be used for promoting erectile function? Can a vitamin become a natural Viagra substitute for better sexual function? Here is what Dr. Barbara O'Neill has to say, and here is a list of some of the most viable male enhancement supplements you might want to consider. 9. Niacin, vitamin B3. Niacin might help improve erectile function for guys with moderate issues and high cholesterol, a 2011 study found. It aided in managing the symptoms, so patients could have better sex lives again. Foods like avocados, peanuts, mushrooms, and chicken contain decent amounts of the nutrient and can give your body an extra kick. 8. Folic acid, vitamin B9. Folic acid deficiency might be tied to erection problems and finishing too fast, new research indicates. Some scientists looked at around 40 dudes who were low on folic acid, also called vitamin B9. What they found suggests B9 is pretty important for men's sexual health. So getting enough of it could maybe help with bedroom issues like erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation. The researchers think B9 supplementation might have healing effects for guys struggling in that department. 7. Vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency can really mess with a guy's ability to get an erection. The less vitamin D in your system, the more likely your junk just won't work right when it's time to get busy. The experts think vitamin D products could help reduce swelling, balance blood pressure, help blood flow better, and make more nitric oxide, and all that stuff is key for being able to rise to the occasion, which vitamin D problems can totally throw out of whack. For more natural vitamin D, you could eat more egg yolks, liver salmon, fortified milk and cereal, or portobello mushrooms. But soaking up some rays in the sun or taking a vitamin D supplement are probably the best ways to get your levels up. 6. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is really important for healthy blood and nerves, including down there. If a guy doesn't get enough B12 for a long time, he can end up with nerve trouble that makes it hard to get hard. Reports from 2014 said this happens more with younger dudes, and I guess because they aren't great about eating right or taking vitamins. But anyway, blood flow and nerve signaling impact boners. So if those get messed up from low B12, then getting hard can suffer too. Makes sense, right? Eat your vitamins, fellas. 5. L-arginine. Dealing with bedroom issues can be awkward. The first thing most folks think about is blood flow problems down there. If blood has trouble getting to your penis, it can mess things up in a bunch of ways. A lot of these issues make it tougher to get in the mood or perform. L-arginine is an amino acid your body requires. You get it from high-protein foods like meat, poultry, and fish. And the important thing about this amino acid is your body uses it to produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps relax blood vessels, so healthy blood flow happens easier. When more blood can flow into your penis, it gets easier to manage the dysfunction. Research shows nitric oxide might help get things back on track performance-wise. When L-arginine levels drop too low, that's when sexual issues pop up more often. So working on blood flow should be a top goal if you're having problems. 4. Vitamin C. Vitamin C can also lend a hand by helping out with testosterone amounts. This key hormone for guys regulates all kinds of things: bone strength, sex drive, muscles, fat storage, sperm production, red blood cells, you name it. Testosterone impacts it. Not enough testosterone is bad news. Your bones weaken over time without enough testosterone, and you become more likely to get hurt easily. And so keeping testosterone in working order is critical for men's performance in the bedroom. Studies found high doses of vitamin C led to guys reporting more frequent and better intimate encounters. Their stress, anxiety, and prolactin reactions also went down, and their blood vessels worked better, releasing more oxytocin, all helping sexual function. 3. Vitamin E. Vitamin E works like a bodyguard for our cells, protecting them from damage by harmful free radicals. When these troublemakers go after our blood vessels, it can mess with blood flow and even lead to erectile dysfunction, ED. But vitamin E comes to the rescue in a few key ways. First, it keeps blood vessels in good shape so blood can move around easily. Healthy, flexible vessels are vital for, well, vitality. And second, by fighting cell damage, vitamin E helps avoid issues that can gunk up vessels and make it tough for blood to access key areas, if you know what I mean. Third, the nutrient boosts nitric oxide, which tells vessels to relax and open wider. More blood flow down below. And finally, vitamin E promotes heart health. Good cardiac shape and ED prevention go hand in hand. So in short, vitamin E makes sure vessels stay clear and blood keeps pumping where it counts. Its cell damage control and support for your tickers doesn't hurt either. When it comes to keeping your soldier standing at attention, this nutrient's got your back. 2. L-citrulline. L-citrulline is an amino acid found naturally in foods like watermelon and cucumbers. It can help with erectile dysfunction, ED, by improving blood flow down there when you get aroused. Here's how it works. L-citrulline helps your body produce more nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels so more blood can flow into the penis. It also helps keep blood vessels flexible and working properly. With improved blood circulation, it's easier to get and maintain an erection when you're sexually excited. Some research also shows L-citrulline can reduce muscle fatigue and increase performance in the gym. And being in better physical shape can definitely have positive effects on sexual health and function. Compared to some ED meds, L-citrulline is natural and has fewer side effects. That makes it a safer choice for many guys struggling with erection issues. So in a nutshell, this amino acid boosts blood flow where it counts through various mechanisms. 1. Zinc. Zinc plays a big role in keeping dudes healthy down there, if you know what I mean. It helps your body make testosterone, which gets guys excited about sexy time. If you don't have enough zinc, your testosterone takes a nosedive along with your boner quality. It keeps testosterone levels pumped, and no zinc means no testosterone, and no testosterone means no action in the bedroom, if you catch my drift. Zinc is important for sperm production and overall reproductive health. Adequate zinc levels contribute to better sperm quality, which is beneficial for overall sexual health. It strengthens your defenses. Zinc helps fight off bugs that might mess with your junk. Can't get busy if you're blowing chunks. It controls hormones. Hormones are finicky little chemicals that say yes or no to wood. Zinc helps keep them in check so its systems go when it's time to perform. The same stuff that causes heart problems can make it hard to get erections too. If a guy has trouble getting it up, it might be an early sign of heart issues that are just starting or already happening. And if he already has heart problems, that could make ED more likely. Getting the right treatment for ED can help get things working again down there. If it's pretty mild, some dudes would rather try more natural stuff instead of taking chemicals. Here are some options that might prove helpful. 1. Ginseng. Ginseng, the red kind in particular, is sometimes linked to better erection function for guys with erectile dysfunction. It can kickstart nitric oxide production in the endothelium for ED patients. The way it works, ginseng chills out the smooth muscles that line the spongy tissue in the shaft, making it easier to get hard. So it's got mild aphrodisiac qualities too, which seems handy. Lots of folks call it natural Viagra. 2. Horny goatweed. Horny goatweed is another popular supplement used as a natural ED remedy. It has been utilized as a natural treatment in traditional Chinese medicine for many years. Based on 2010 reports, it proved helpful for the male genitalia in reducing high blood pressure. 3. Ginkgo biloba. Using ginkgo could help with erectile dysfunction issues. It's been used to help memory and support erections, and studies said 76% of people on antidepressants had better sexual function after taking it. But you gotta be real careful mixing ginkgo with other stuff like zinc or citrulline. Even if your body doesn't react bad, interactions can happen. So I'd tell any guys having bedroom troubles to ask their doctor before just taking a bunch of supplements.